bicep and tricep workout instructional video, what you are going to do is go to Adobe Premiere Pro. So go down to your apps, make sure you click on Adobe Premiere Pro, open that up. Then you're going to go into here, select New Project from the top left corner. Once you select that, again on the top left corner where you go to Project Name, type in your name followed by bicep and tricep. Something like that is fine. Right next to it, project location, you can keep it what it already is preset to be. That's fine. And then on the bottom right corner, you're going to hit the Create button. Now, once you've done that, your screen should look something like this. And then what we're going to do from there is import your media first into this area. So in the last part of the project, in part 8 on Google Classroom, the first portion of things was to take the script for the bicep and tricep machine, open up this AI voice generator website, and follow the instructions on this video, and it creates for you a script. So I've already done one and downloaded it, and so that piece is right here. Here's an example.
Welcome to the Westbury Fitness Center. The bicep and tricep machine is an essential piece in your workout.
Okay, so what that script has allowed us to do in the voice generator is create the voiceover for the entire piece. It's about 2 minutes long. I imagine at this point that almost all the machines will be about the same length in terms of time. So once you have that downloaded, you're going to go back into Adobe Premiere, and in the import media section here, you're going to double click. Once that comes up, you're going to find that sound file. So here's my sound file, and I'm going to import that. So the first thing I have imported here on the left-hand side is just the sound. The second thing I want you to do is go online, go to your Pixabay website, which we've used before in this class. Once you get there, select Music, and then you can find some music that's going to go very lightly in the background underneath this voiceover. So some kind of, I'm going to type in workout just to see what comes up, maybe workout music. Okay, and then from here I'm going to just find one that I think might work. So that would be perfect. Okay, I'm going to hit download. If it's shorter than 2 minutes, because I know my script is 2 minutes, that's okay, because we can always repeat it, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, I'm going to minimize this, go back, and now again, double click, go to my downloads folder, bring in that song. Okay, so I have 2 audio files right now. The next thing I want to do is double click, and now start grabbing some workout footage. So I'm looking at a couple of the group's work here. So this stuff looks good. Good. Okay, so I guess I'll put in this one group. Oh, maybe check this one too. Looks a little bit more still. I'm going to use group 2 for now. I'm going to click the folder itself and then hit import. You'll notice that here on the left-hand side now, the little groups folder has come up. By the way, at the very bottom of your screen here, you can see it as a list, you can see it in icon view, or you can see it in freeform view. Really up to you how you want to see it. So here's the difference, right? If I hit icon view, it looks like this on the side. And if I open up the folder, I can see these like this. If I go down to list view at the bottom, I see it like this. So now that I have some of these clips here, you're going to begin by just dragging in one of the clips. So I'm actually going to start by dragging in this first clip that they got, even though that the boys are in here and they're doing nothing. I'm just going to drag that into the timeline. So once it drops onto the timeline, you can see it up here in your program panel. But if we play this with the space bar, okay, so we have funny video that doesn't match up with anything we need to do, but I just wanted to get the format kind of set up. This clip, when you click on it, you're gonna notice that the video and the audio are connected. They both get highlighted at the same time. Up here, this little button that says link selection, when you select it, or deselect it I should say, and you click away, now they're separated. Now I can move one independently of the other. So you don't need the audio from this because we have our own audio. So you're going to click the audio piece and hit delete. So you should just have a video piece at this point. Then we're going to go back into our bin here. We'll go back here. We'll grab that audio file of the voiceover and we'll drop that into the audio section underneath our clip. So right now, if I was to play this back, so far it looks like this.
Welcome to the Westbury Fitness Center. The bicep and tricep machine is an essential piece in your workout routine. Please note, all student workouts must be supervised.
Okay, just like that. Then, underneath that, I'm going to take the other audio track, the music, take that, drop it underneath the voiceover track. So now we got two. If I played them back now at full volume, it's not going to sound very good. Listen.
Please note, all student workouts must be supervised.
And you'll notice that when you do that, you know, the voice gets completely faded out. You can't hear one over the other, and it becomes a big mess, right? So what we're going to do to fix that is down here where your music is, you're going to click on this line in between and pull it down so you can see more of it. And you'll notice that when you do that, you see a little white line. Now that white line, you can toggle for the volume of that particular track. So you can click on it, drag it down a bit, and now let's play it again.
Supervised by a physical education
Now at this point, I dragged it so low, I don't hear the music at all. You want to hear the music just a little.
teacher or coach. Be sure to review this video in its entirety before beginning your
So somewhere in between there. Right now I have it at what volume? I have it at 22, something like that, 19 maybe.
exercise. Working
That looks good and sounds good. So more importantly, even then the look of it, also the sound, right? You got to make sure that at this point, the more important piece is the sound. Okay, so once you have all that done, the next thing that you're going to do is we are going to just click on the layer that is just the voiceover. So just the voiceover layer, click on that. And you'll notice that when you go up to the top left here and you go to the word text and click on it, let's see, it comes up here. There we go. Okay, so from here now, select everything, text. Okay. So what I did is I went over to the project panel over here on the left-hand side. I went to the voiceover. I right-clicked on it, and I selected transcribe. And when I did that, it asks you what kind of language you would like to use. And the speaker labeling is basically a choice between using separate speakers or don't use separate speakers. I'm going to keep it at don't use separate speakers, and I'm going to hit transcribe. So what it's doing now is it's looking at all of the audio track of the voiceover, and it is creating a transcript for the entire thing. So what you can do once that's done is you can hit transcribe. Once you hit transcribe, we should be able to create this. Good. Now, what we can do here after the transcribe is go to the right of it where it says captions and create captions from the transcript. Subtitle default is fine, create captions. So what you'll notice that when you do that step is that above it now, at the very top where it says subtitle here in your timeline, you will see individual blocks. And each block has the words. So if I play it back now,
Welcome to the Westbury Fitness Center. The bicep and tricep machine is an
so we've
essential
created now the transcript and the captions for the entire video. The next step that you're going to do is I'm going to give you a video for the beginning portion of this, because from the very beginning to about 19 seconds or so, right before he says bicep, tricep, there's some open area where you might be wondering what to put there. And so every video that we have is going to have an intro. The intro I'm going to give you in your folders looks like this. Okay, and so it's when you pull it in, it's not going to have any sound to it. You can get rid of the sound that's with it, but when you import that, it's going to look like this. And once you do, you can get rid of the one that you originally put in there, like the one of the boys that's in there. So this one looks like this now.
Welcome to the Westbury Fitness Center. The bicep and tricep machine is an essential piece in your workout routine. Please note, all student workouts must be supervised by a physical education teacher or coach. Be sure to review this video in its entirety before beginning your exercise.
So this clip that I brought in already has subtitles on it. So you can actually select these subtitles that are right above it and get rid of them. And it would still have subtitles because I had already given you that. Now here, you'll notice that the subtitles exist along with the sound and the script voice across all of this, but there is no footage. This is where now you are going to add your footage. So you're going to go into your folder, you're going to find the pieces that make sense, and you're going to drag them in. Now, so let's do an example here.
Biceps. To begin working your biceps, select the weight.
Okay, so select the weight happens right about there. So move the timeline, playhead of the timeline here to just before what you need. Find the clip that you need. And so here's the clip of him adjusting the weight stack. So what you're going to do is drag that clip in. And when you drag this clip in, you bump it up right to the blue line. You'll notice that this also has audio, which you don't need anymore. So click on the audio and hit delete. And you could move this down just like that. That's fine. And let's play it and see.
The weight. Locate the weight stack on the machine and choose an appropriate weight that suits your fitness level. Ensure that the pin is securely inserted into the weight stack at the desired weight level.
Okay, so you'll notice that it kept talking about the weight stack, but his clip only goes to here. First off, in the very beginning of the clip here,
Select the weight.
select the weight. So he really says it about there or so, or right above that, right about there. So I'm actually going to move this all the way to the beginning, right? Because now I got it timed out correctly. But again, he goes all the way till about here, talking about it. So there's a few things you can do. You can stretch this out in slow motion, but probably for all of this, it would look a little too slow. But to do that, let's just try that first. So you're going to go over here to the rate stretch tool. And all you have to do is pull on this piece until it gets to the blue line. So what we did essentially is we slowed down the clip. So if we play this back now, it looks like this.
Select the weight. Locate the weight stack on the machine and choose an appropriate weight that suits your fitness level. Ensure that the pin is securely inserted into the weight stack at the desired weight level.
Okay, so that works, but it is a little slow. I'm going to undo it for a moment. A couple of things that you can do for this. I'm going to move the playhead right above it so we can see things better. I'm going to click on the clip itself. And when you click on the clip, you could now go up here where this little arrow is and select Effects Control. If you do that, now you can change the scale and position. So I could increase this so we get less of him but more of the weight stack itself. We can change the movement in terms of location of how you see this. And so now it looks a little bit tighter and cleaner like this.
Select the weight. Locate the weight stack on the machine and choose an appropriate weight that suits your fitness level.
Okay, so we could take the same clip again, or if you had another clip of the weight stack, you could bring that one in for the rest of this piece. But if you wanted to use the same one again, you could hold Option on your keyboard and copy it again, right? And so now it would look like this.
Appropriate weight that suits your fitness level. Ensure that the pin is securely inserted into the weight stack at the desired weight level.
So maybe this second clip, we could use that rate stretch tool and pull that out a little bit. And to make it look like it's a little different, since we know we're using the same clip twice, it might be worthwhile to move your playhead on top, click the clip, go over here, and increase the size even more, or change the look of it. So now when you actually watch it,
The weight. Locate the weight stack on the machine and choose an appropriate weight that suits your fitness level. Ensure that the pin is securely inserted into the weight stack at the desired weight level. The weight you choose should be a weight that you can handle with proper form. Adjust the seat.
okay, so now right about here, and we can fill in the empty gaps with some things later, but right here he begins to talk about adjusting the seat. So you go to the adjustment seat piece, you pull that in, you get rid of the audio, move it down, and now we'll see what it looks like.
Form. Adjust the seat, height, and handle position to your comfort height level. When seated, Your shoulders should be just above the top of the pad.
So now you're gonna have to show someone seated, so you're probably gonna have to show him in one of these. Now I don't know these clips offhand, but you have to kind of search for the part that you want, right, of him getting into the seat. So you can do the, to get the part of the clip that you want, once you double click it here in your bin, it's gonna show up here in your source. You could then move the playhead, hit the I button for in, hit the O button for out. Okay, and then you can drag it into that particular spot.
Just above the top of the pad. Be sure to properly align.
So again, you might have to use the rate stretch tool to kind of stretch things out, to time them right, move the clips back and forth. And as it tells you what to do, you're gonna bring in the clip. Now for this first project, because we didn't have the script beforehand, it's probably, I'm probably gonna allow you to use some clips from other groups, but just for this one. Only because you'll be able to fill in some of these gaps with some clips from other groups. So when you go back here, I'm going to allow you to grab some other group videos, for example here, and now I have a whole nother group's videos that you could choose. So like here, he gets in and he sits down, right? This is the tricep one, he's got to do the bicep one. So maybe this clip's just a little bit different. So you'll hit your I for in, you know, your O for out. You'll drag just the video portion here, or the whole clip itself, right in. And now you have these two angles. They're going to change a little bit.
Be sure to properly align your elbows with the designated red pivot.
I don't mind if things sort of repeat themselves a little bit, but as long as you're following the setup of the script and sort of the timing of the script, that's all you really need to do for this. As you're working, call me over. We will fill in these gaps with some other things. And if you find that your downloaded voiceover is too slow, you can click on it, right click on it, go to speed and duration, and change the speed. So you could make this a little faster. If I went to 106, let's say. Now he talks a little faster.
Its entirety before beginning your exercise. Working the biceps. To begin working your biceps, select the weight. Locate the weight stack on the machine.
He's talking a little faster now. But what happens, you know, if you do that, obviously, is that all of your things might need to be reset. All of your pieces might need to move a little bit to match up with the new speed that you have. And that's the deal. We're going to pretty much be doing this for each of the videos, for each of the machines that you're going to be creating. The thing that we'll do differently on the next one is we're going to do one where we see the difference between having the script and that voiceover first, so that when you go to shoot, you know the timing of things. So I'm going to post one of those right to the Google Classroom so you could listen to it as you shoot the footage that you need. I think you'll probably find you need more footage than you have, and that's why I'm giving you access to everybody's groups for this one. But after that, you'll only have your group's work that you can use. If you find that you need to copy any piece, just remember, hold Option, like here on the sound in the background. I can just continue it again, and the voiceover, I shortened it so you see these transcript pieces are not correct anymore. So I'd have to click on it, click back on this clip, go to text, go to captions. I think I can go here, transcript. I might have to undo this. Oops. But so we'll reset it if you have to reset the timing of things, okay? But don't worry about that until you kind of call me over. All right.